Hey, good morning. Started day 3 from Gooch Gap shelter, and it was a rough night, to be honest with you. I'm struggling. Everybody goes to bed at 7 o'clock, lights off, phones off. And granted, I'm in the shelter, obviously. It was raining all day yesterday. I just didn't feel like putting up the tent, and that's on me. I own that, but sleeping in the shelter, I mean, there's people that start snoring at like 7:30, and it just makes the night even longer. Like, I'm not even tired at this point. I know I'm early in this trail, but I'm not even tired by 9 or 10. So it's certainly been an adjustment for me. I don't feel like I'm getting much sleep at all. Maybe a couple hours a day, a night or whatever is what it seems like. So get up several times, use the restroom overnight. Anyway, I don't want to sound like I'm just complaining, but that's the reality. My legs took a beating yesterday. That 8 miles in just about 3 hours with the climbs we did, 2,300 foot elevations and whatever, it beat my knees up and my left thigh. So anyway, other than that, the rain's parted. It's supposed to be almost 57 or 58 degrees today. There's a group of us here that are going to go into Gooch Gap and catch a shuttle from Above the Clouds Hostel and either stay there, or they say they'll drop us off in town somewhere. So that's the plan right now. It's about a 1.2 mile hike. Birds are chirping. It's a really nice morning. I can just see the sun coming up through the clouds over there. So I think things are fixing to change for the better compared to yesterday. But yeah, this has started day 3. I'll certainly keep you updated, and thanks for following along. All right, about halfway to the gap I'm going to stop at and get picked up, but I know it's hard as heck to tell, but I'm on this kind of ridge trail, I guess you say, but it's neat because, down below is kind of like a creek bottom, and it's probably 200 feet down there. But if you look behind me, it's kind of about the same up top. So not quite on the ridge, but it's just kind of a cool section of trail where you go down and you go up behind you. But working up a little sweat, which is completely expected. I've got on too many clothes. This morning it's super nice compared to yesterday when it was torrential downpour. I would have been perfectly fine to, pardon my snot drop, would have been perfectly fine to literally just wear a pair of shorts and t-shirt today. But I've got on this long sleeve sun hoodie, which is nice and lightweight and breathable, but I've also got on some hiking tights, which I should have not used. But anyway, it's a short hike, so no issues with that. Yeah, we'll try to check in when we get to the gap. Well, we made it into the gap, awaiting our ride from Above the Clouds Hostel. We'll be here in probably about an hour or so. But yeah, so that's where we're at, and fog's definitely rolled in. You can see here, but just having a nice conversation with the other folks going into town today. Hoping to find a warm bed somewhere and get some of this gear dried out. Probably half my gear's completely soaked from yesterday's hiking adventures in the rain. But yeah, it's getting a little bit chilly, so I might change my gear up a little bit. We've got another hour out here, but yeah, it's been good. Other than not getting a lot of sleep, the camaraderie is still fun, and yeah, what more can you say? But as soon as they get here to shuttle us into town, we'll reach back to you and show you kind of what we get into. So we'll talk soon.
I've seen a few people start out with lawn chairs, but they usually don't carry them too far.
Oh man.
Well, there was one year a guy carried a leaf blower.
Yeah, maybe.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And another guy wore his grandfather's military uniform, tie and all.
Oh, how about that?
No kidding.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I work at a hostel in New England, and summer and leaf blower come rolling in there.
Hey, literally just pulled up to the Above the Clouds Hostel. I'll show you around here in a little bit, but the sun literally came out for the first time in 2.5 days. So it's a pretty unique experience. Got a little blue sky up there. It's gonna be a nice stay. So we'll go in and get checked in and we'll go from there.